Hi, my name is John Campanini, and I'm the technical advisor for the Rhode Island Tree Council. One of my roles with the Tree Council is to administer the Champion Tree Program. Today, we're out in Foster, Rhode Island, and I'm standing in front of the Eastern White Pine that is, right now, the biggest tree of its kind in Rhode Island. So it is our Eastern White Pine Champion. This is a glorious tree that probably is estimated at about 150 years old. That means it was probably birthed or had its origins around the late 19th century or around 1875. The fantastic thing about this tree is that, as do all large trees, they have a story to tell. Like my mind starts to wander when I'm out around these big, beautiful giants to say Ulysses S. Grant was the president at the time that this tree was probably a seedling. And since then, this tree has actually witnessed the inauguration of close to 34 presidents. Ulysses S. Grant was the 18th president of the United States. President Barack Obama is our 44th president. The other thing is, I just wonder, what were the events that happened in the life of this tree, the historic story about it, also who may have it sheltered, or even, the storms, the huge storms over almost a century and a half that it had to encounter and survive, and it's still here with us today. So it's part of our legacy. It's part of something that we cherish as a treasurable asset in not only the Foster community, but also for the state of Rhode Island. And let me tell you a little bit about this tree, because it has vital statistics, just like you and I have. I have a name, I have a social security number, I have a birthday. Well, this beautiful tree has something that is unique to it. And it's a champion because it is actually the second largest conifer in the state of Rhode Island. This tree measures from the base of the trunk all the way to the topmost branch, 106 feet tall. That's fantastic. Most of the big trees in Rhode Island, we consider them big if they're over about 70 feet in height. So this tree has gone way beyond that height standard. The other thing about this tree is its trunk circumference, which is the measured distance around the entire trunk, is 14 feet and 1 inches. And if you translate that into total inches, it comes to 170 inches. That's a pretty big circumference. And last but not least, as you can see behind me, the base of the trunk, which supports the total crown of the tree, is almost like an Egyptian pyramid. It's pretty wide, and it has to be because the crown spread of this tree, and the crown spread is defined as the end of the outer branches to the end of the outer branches on the other side of the tree, is actually 62 feet in total length. So this tree is a pretty big sylvan giant, and when you add all those measurements together, it gives us a total point score. That's how champions are crowned, because those trees that have the largest total of points by measuring the trunk circumference, the height, and the crown spread, they are crowned our state champion. And this tree is actually 287 total points. And I can tell you this, that we've known about this tree since 2008, and it's been a champion for 7 years now. And until another one comes around that we can find that is bigger than this tree will continue to rule, and I should say reign, and hold its crown. So get out there in your community where you live, where you work, and where you recreate. And if you believe that you may have a worthy tree, nominate it for the Rhode Island Tree Council's Big Tree program. We want to find them, we want to profile them, and we also want to work with the property owners to show them how to take care of these trees, because just like all trees, even our venerable old historic trees like this eastern white pine, they still need a little bit of our help to keep them going. And there's no reason why these big beautiful trees can't live 400 or 500 years in age. And all they need is a little tenderness, a little sanitizing, which is to remove the dead wood from time to time. And these trees can take care of themselves if we just give them that little bit of tree care that they need to get through their day and the stress of living in urban and rural environments. Thank you.